MCU bracket
It
time.
actually loaded
Hello,
up
Danny.
one.
Load up a bracket? W.
Yeah, Iron Man 2.
I mean, that goes to Iron Man 2, right? Defender because I don't think it's the worst MCU movie ever. Like a lot of people do.
Yeah, it's not like as bad as Incredible Hulk or like. I feel like there's worse. Okay,
but Iron Man 2, I think, is on par with Iron Man 1 more than people give it credit for. That's my hot take.
I like Iron Man 2, yeah.
I do too.
I think it weirdly has less of the 2000s superhero. Not that it doesn't have any.
I agree. I already know what you're going to say, and I agree.
Like, it weirdly has less of the 2000 stuff.
100%.
I agree. Iron Man 2 is kind of a fun time. Infinity War and Endgame.
Oh, that's a hefty one. It goes to Infinity War, though, for me.
Yeah, Infinity War. Infinity War is just like
now, I will say,
movies ever.
I will say, without Endgame, Infinity War wouldn't be as good.
That is true.
Because if Infinity War was the end of the Infinity Saga, that would be incredibly disappointing.
That would be insane.
That would have been.
If it was the end of Infinity. That would have been like.
What a swing!
Apparently,
that
there's a version. There's a version of Return of the Jedi where Luke puts on Darth Vader's helmet and then takes over the Empire. It would have been like that.
Pretty sure there's a version of a Squid Game that ended like that too. I'm glad.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind.
I would have hated that.
That would have been. Yeah, actually, no, you're right. That would have been the ultimate like
character assassination
of Gi-hun.
Precisely. We got one watching. Pog. We're doing an MCU bracket, and we're gonna discuss. And me and my friend here disagree on a lot of Marvel things, so it's gonna be interesting. We've had some lightweights though so far. Yeah, we've agreed on 2 so far, but it's been like lightweights.
Yeah, it hasn't been like.
Next one.
Captain America: The Winter Soldier or Shang-Chi.
Ooh,
that's actually a pretty difficult. I think I prefer Winter Soldier, but it has been a while since I've seen Shang-Chi, and I did see Winter Soldier recently. Like I rewatched.
I prefer Winter Soldier. Personally.
Yeah, Winter Soldier. Again, it's kind of like Winter Soldier is kind of like the peak. I think if Shang-Chi had more like appearances and stuff.
I think it could be stronger, yeah. And I don't mind the CGI fight. I don't mind the dragon fight.
Yeah, I love the way the Devourer looks, actually. I think it's a pretty cool design. And
yeah.
I like when he does
the Dweller in Darkness.
Shoots all the yeah, the Devourer is the Fortnite.
It's also in the Guardians game, which makes you like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Dweller in Darkness is like one of the beasts you have to get for Lady Hellbender.
Oh yeah, Lady Hellbender's in a Cosmic Invasion as well, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, we need to see. I'm excited for the structure to come back in the next saga.
Yeah, same. Oh!
Anyways, next.
Man. Yeah, we don't even have to discuss that one.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange or Thor: The Dark World? I think
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, wow, these are really easy. We are not getting good randomizers here.
Okay, Age of Ultron, Far From Home.
Far From Home for me.
I think honestly, I think I slightly prefer Age of Ultron, but I do think Far From Home is a more competent movie. So,
I mean, Ultron did age very well, but
yeah.
Next.
Yeah, next.
I want to get like a good one.
Ragnarok or No Way Home?
Ooh. Okay, well here's the good one.
I know. I think I'd say Ragnarok. Because the thing about No Way Home is that I think No Way Home does have a, like, I don't think a lot of people turned on No Way Home after a while and kind of hated on it. I don't think it's bad. I just think the plot is a little weaker and is kind of bolstered by legacy characters. But I don't think it's a bad plot.
It is, but it's
unlike Ragnarok, which I feel like
Ragnarok could use like 3 or 4. There's like 3 or 4 jokes in there that I feel like could be cut out. Even though I think they're funny, I'm like, I think we could have had more emotion in this moment. Like when Asgard get destroyed, Korg is like, it's strong foundations, we can still build. And then it like explodes, and then he's like, huh, maybe not.
No, that joke is so. I actually disagree with that. I think that joke is so funny.
It is funny. No, it's absolutely funny. I just think that it was. I don't think that moment needed it.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
All right, next up.
I still think.
Sorry.
Oh, did you pick Ragnarok or?
Oh, did I? Yeah. I think No Way Home. No Way Home.
Wow.
That's a tough one though.
We're gonna have to convince each other because I said Ragnarok was better.
Okay, my reason for No Way Home being better is kind of flawed because I'm not even sure yet. I'm gonna be honest, I could just kind of blurt it out a movie name.
Yeah.
I think I do prefer No Way Home. Yeah, it's gonna have to take a rewatch to be sure, but the reason why is No Way Home is just an entirely different beast to Ragnarok.
Like an in-game level movie.
It really was, and just like getting that first trailer and like some of the sequences in No Way Home.
Good night.
Aunt May's death.
Yeah, good night.
Oh, it's not Darius watching our stream right now.
Yeah.
Like May's death.
Yeah, May's.
The villains. So just like.
Yeah.
We're so good, and that's not to say that Ragnarok doesn't have those things, because it Ragnarok's phenomenal.
Actually, I think Goblin, because I just remember Goblin. That's Goblin's. I think he's better in this movie than he is in Toby.
Oh, 100% in my opinion. 100%.
Yeah. So I actually think I will go No Way Home.
Wow. I convinced you.
Okay, Black Panther or Civil War?
Civil War.
Same.
They're close for me though.
Yeah, I think they're both great, but
I'm pretty sure on Letterboxd I have them like literally right next to each other. Yeah. Yeah, literally it goes Black Panther and then Civil War.
Yeah, Black Panther is great. Man, I know that we had a conversation about this earlier, and you talked about how you didn't think the CGI was that bad for the final battle. For me, it kind of did take me out of the movie whenever I saw it in theaters, so... I don't know.
Because I was on YouTube, I think, whenever you sent me the picture of the Godzilla game that you compared it to, it does not look like that. At all. It is not even close to that bad.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of an exaggeration. I'll agree with that. And if viewers curious, we're talking about Godzilla PS4.
Godzilla PS4. The fact that that's a PS4 game and that's like it looks so bad.
I don't mind it though. It's the only Godzilla game other than like Giga Bash that you can play. And I don't want to buy Giga Bash and then have to buy all the DLC.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah, okay, so
what's the next one? What's the next one?
Okay, let's see. Iron Man 2 or Avengers Infinity War. So I guess we're...
Oh, yeah, I guess it's the next bracket. Yeah, Avengers Infinity War, yeah. Wow, we've gotten some terrible... Well, maybe we'll get some good questions.
Winter Soldier or Guardians 3? I think I'd go Guardians 3. I agree with that. I think that Winter Soldier is a top tier action movie, but I think Guardians 3 is like a top tier movie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be convinced that any movie in existence is better than Guardians 3 because I'm mega biased. So.
Doctor Strange or Far From Home?
Ooh. I don't know.
Yeah, that is kind of hard.
Far From Home, I think. I'm gonna have to rewatch, but
Yeah, I think Far From Home's more memorable, I think. Strange.
Mysterio might be one of the greatest villains in the
I
entire
like the element.
MCU, like, nowadays.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially
his
with, like,
character aged so
AI.
well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, obviously he was actually paying people to do the CGI. Good job, Mysterio. You can
good
get
job,
rich while you
Mysterio.
do it.
Mysterio cares about, cares about the jobs of
Mysterio's
artists. Why
pro
can't
art.
you?
Yeah, no, literally. We should say a literal supervillain.
Alright, next.
Yeah, Far From Home. Okay, next we have Civil War or No Way Home. I think Civil
Um,
War, kind of for what I was saying before, is that I think Civil War is the greatest movie that is strictly about superhero issues and like the morality of superheroes. Kind of similar, a little bit similar to Watchmen, actually. Obviously, I haven't. I only know the basic concepts of Watchmen. I have not read it or seen it, although Zack Snyder does not understand Watchmen. Anyways,
well, Zack Snyder doesn't understand a lot of big properties. You know, I think I gotta give it to Civil War.
yeah, just for the, I think that Civil War also, like, the airport action sequence is like just taking all your action figures, having them fight each other.
It is, and also something else I gotta say about Civil War is the fact that I still see debate online, like, as who's right. Literally yesterday, I had a video recommended to me on YouTube that was like, you know, who was actually right, Iron Man or Captain America.
That Captain America was right.
But the video was like, because I thought it was gonna be like him, like, kind of objectively discussing it, right? And he was like,
Mm-hmm.
it baffles me how how online how I look online and I still see, and I thought he was gonna say like discussion about who was right, and he said people who were on Team Iron Man.
I mean,
And it was just like,
he's not wrong.
oh, it did my heart so much good.
Yeah, I will say, yeah, he's not wrong. Cap is literally like, Cap is just objectively correct, in my opinion.
I don't think he's. I think he's objectively correct, but I think it's more nuanced
Than that.
than that. Yeah. I don't
Okay,
think that Iron Man was out without his merits.
yeah, yeah, I can see where Iron Man was coming from, but the thing is, it's kind of like communism, where it's on paper. I think the idea of the government kind of like being able to hold superheroes accountable is a good idea, but you do it, and because of human corruption, it doesn't work.
Yeah. And also, this is
Okay,
coming off of the heels of Project Insight and Ultron, and so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Guardians 3 or Avengers Infinity War?
I mean, it's Guardians 3 for me, but
Yeah, I was gonna say Infinity War. I prefer it slightly. I think it's also because of personal bias. Because I would say of
yeah,
all movies,
yeah.
that one did inspire me the most. But I I think Guardians 3 is a better written movie. Like, I don't think there's as many flaws with Guardians 3.
I
I
mean,
think
I
they're
love
both
both of
nearly
them. I just
flawless.
Guardians 3 is my favorite movie of
Yeah.
all time. So like
Oh
there's
no,
no amount of debate that's gonna make me like be able to side with Infinity War. So I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do this as far as the bracket's concerned.
yeah. Far From Home or Civil War?
Oh, which one did you vote for on
Civil
the
War.
bracket?
Oh, I voted for Guardians 3.
All right, W.
Civil War or Far From, I think it's Civil War.
Yeah, I think Civil War. Yeah. Again, for reasons we already discussed.
Oh no way, Civil War or Guardians 3? I actually think Guardians 3 is better.
I mean, Guardians 3 is gonna win this whole thing for me. Kind of an unlucky draw.
Oh my gosh, we got a pretty good one actually, because now we're on the other side.
Okay.
Multiverse of Madness or Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Ooh, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, I think that the writer's literally not watching WandaVision. Yeah, I think Ant-Man and the Wasp is better.
Yeah, like it's like the guy I was seeing talk about it last night, where he was like, the missed potential of Multiverse of Madness is so present. Like, because he said he remembers being like, imagine if like the universe that you had been following, like the entire multiverse, like the possibilities they could have done with like a fake out that you were like following the wrong Doctor Strange the whole movie.
I know that would be
And stuff like that, like the potential with Multiverse of Madness was just like through the roof.
Yeah, then just like it didn't go anywhere. And then we just got a really funny scene of like Mordo explaining dream walking. Actually, no. The theme there was kind of metal, and some of the visuals were, but like.
Oh yeah. The score in Multiverse of Madness is ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
this
Ant-Man and
one.
the Wasp.
Yeah, I agree. Ant-Man and the Wasp, because I feel like Ant-Man and the Wasp doesn't offend me like
Yeah.
how yeah, most business. Okay, Guardians 1 or Guardians 2?
It's really close, but because if I wasn't actively rating them on Letterboxd and like remembered what like in what order I have some of these movies, it would be more of a discussion. But I think Guardians 2.
I agree. I think Guardians 1 is a great movie, but I feel like Ego kind of elevates 2
He
a
really
lot.
does.
Like, I think he's such a great cosmic horror villain, and I think he's such a great like step up from Ronan.
Absolutely. One of the best MCU villains in my opinion.
Iron Man or Thor: Love and Thunder?
But Iron Man, yeah. Even though I think Iron Man's overrated.
Kind of. Yeah. Thor: Love and Thunder is kind of like Multiverse of Madness, so it kind of actively offends me. Not as much though.
Yeah, fair enough.
Spider-Man: Homecoming or The Eternals? I actually haven't seen The Eternals, so this is just all you.
Homecoming.
Yeah, I think The Eternals is probably better, and I also love the comic Celestials. So
I think Homecoming's better. I like Eternals though, more than most.
Yeah, okay, we got The Incredible Hulk or Captain America: The First Avenger.
Captain America: The First Avenger. Oh my gosh. Coughing Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb. First Avenger's fire.
3?
For the people who just tuned in, okay, they're tuned out. Never mind.
Okay.
2 people watching, 0 people watching. That was crazy.
Iron Man 3 or The Avengers?
The Avengers. What are we talking about?
Yeah, The Avengers is iconic. Yeah, I remember seeing that in theaters.
Is it just movies, by the way, or is it shows too?
It's just movies.
Ah.
Thor versus Ant-Man 1. I think I'm gonna go with Thor.
Ant-Man 1.
Really? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. It's just the thing about Thor is that like Thor has like the costuming, and like the sets are all really cool.
But the thing is, to me, the like weird like filter they have on the movie is like,
oh my gosh,
it's so weird, and it makes every like cool area just look so flavorless and bland. And like they honestly don't even really flesh out Thor's character really well.
Yeah, it's just kind of a class. I do agree. Yeah, it's kind of just a fish out of water.
Well, it's not even that. It's more of just like he tries to get the hammer, he can't pick it up. Odin dies, and then the next he's like falling in love with Jane.
He goes into the Odin sleep.
Well, he thinks that Odin's dead though, because Loki tells him that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have specified. But all of that happens, and then it's just like him washing dishes, and then it's like, oh yeah, he's a hero now. And it's like, I would have liked to have seen a bit more of that. I would like to have seen more of a focus on Thor rather than like Jane.
That's fair. I kind of wish we got some more of the cosmic stuff from Ragnarok and Thor 1 as well, actually.
Agreed. Like if you just had James Gunn consulting on this movie, I think it's like so much better.
Yeah.
Because again, it's like the visuals. Because like the visuals in Ragnarok are so much better than in the other two Thor movies. Other three Thor movies.
Yeah. 3, yeah. I think there are things that are fun, but it's just kind of, you watch it and then you forget about it.
That's fair. I will say
it did age really. Without this movie, the Endgame would have been completely different. So
true. Very true. I think, here's the thing. I think that Ant-Man is a more enjoyable movie. Versus, I think Thor... I think Loki is like... Loki's the highlight of Thor. Bar none.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Loki is the highlight of Thor. Yo, one viewer, we're doing a bracket of the MCU. That's it. You didn't miss anything. Okay, continue, Miles.
Yeah. I like Anthony Hopkins as Odin and Idris Elba as Heimdall as well.
I will concede to you and I will go Thor. I do think that I prefer Ant-Man over Thor though.
Okay, yeah. Also because I conceded to you with Infinity War and Guardians 3.
That is true.
Incredible Hulk versus Black Panther.
Gee, I wonder which one I'm gonna pick.
Huh, I wonder.
Wait, did you pick Incredible Hulk? I think you accidentally clicked. I think you accidentally did because we had Incredible Hulk already and Black Panther. What did bro accidentally kick out for Incredible Hulk? Weird. Guardians 2. Absolutely.
Maybe I accidentally clicked it. Yeah, Guardians 2's better. Yeah, something close.
100%.
Spider-Man Homecoming or Iron Man 1?
Iron Man 1.
Wow. Yeah, I think I like Iron Man 1 more.
Yeah. Peace, I love Peace. We had a job with Peace.
Oh no,
Good?
Oh no, I think this is I think it is throwing in losers. Yeah. Because now it's Captain America, the First Avenger, which is what was up against Hulk versus the Avengers. So I guess maybe it is loser.
The Avengers, but I kind of hate to take out First Avenger this early because I'm a D1 First Avenger defender.
Yeah, I like First Avenger a lot. One thing I was kind of surprised with First Avenger is that the Captain Carter episode of What If weirdly actually keeps the tone, because I thought it was a lot more cartoony than the movie would be, but it isn't.
Yeah.
Very random.
Fun fact, I love Captain Carter.
Thor versus... Yeah, I don't mind her that much.
If she was her own thing rather than being like something that What If keeps going back to, that was supposed to be like this, you know, show that each episode is like a different story, then it'd be different, but unfortunately.
Yeah. Captain Carter was just in... Honestly, if it was just her in the first episode and her in the, like, I like the sequel episode, actually, where they, like, fight the Red Room.
In the Hydra Stomper?
Actually, I don't know if that... Yeah, the Hydra Stomper is like the Winter Soldier. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. I also actually believe the concept that Carter would have been more effective as Captain America because she was a highly trained spy.
Yeah, and a good person.
Yeah, and also, yeah, a good person, so she would also... Oh, okay.
But next.
Black Panther versus Thor.
Black Panther.
Black Panther's better. Iron Man versus Guardians 2.
Guardians 2.
2's better.
Yeah. Iron Man 1 doesn't have He May Have Been Your Father, boy. You know what I mean?
But it wasn't your daddy. Yeah.
He may have been
Avengers
your father, boy.
versus Black Panther.
What versus Black Panther? I was yapping.
Avengers.
Avengers. Ooh.
I think I might go Black Panther. I actually might like Black Panther slightly more.
Yeah, I think I like Black Panther. Like, just because Black Panther, I think, is a better movie. Because I do have it above Black Panther on Letterboxd, or Black Panther above it on Letterboxd. It literally goes, my Letterboxd literally goes Avengers, Black Panther, and then Civil War. But I think most of that area could be swapped out, and I wouldn't like bat an eye.
Yeah.
That's why I'm kind of like on the fence about it.
Guardians 2 versus Black Panther. I think Guardians 2 is better.
Yeah, I mean, you know I'm not going to argue with that.
Oh, no way. To the surprise of nobody, Guardians 2 versus Guardians 3. I think Guardians 3 is better.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Should we do another bracket, but do it like an aspect of it, so like the villains of each movie?
Oh, yeah. I'll see if I can find it.
Well, no, just do the same bracket. It'll be like... crazy.
Oh,
but,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, do the same bracket, and then it'll just be like, oh, the villain of Ant-Man or the villain of Homecoming. And then it's like, oh, yeah, Vulture versus Darren Cross.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay, let me try to reset it real quick.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, Incredible Hulk versus Homecoming.
Vulture wins that easily, although I do like Blonsky.
Yeah, Vulture wins. It has Incredible Hulk on here twice for some reason. Incredible Hulk or Infinity War.
Wow, it is really just setting up Incredible Hulk, but I actually kind of had a chance with Blonsky, I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, no. That Infinity War.
Winter Soldier versus Thor.
Oh man, that's tough.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. I don't know. It depends on who you count as the villain. Like, is it Alexander
Loki?
Pierce? Is it Bucky?
Oh.
No, I'm saying for Cap.
Well, I kind of assumed that we'd be doing like, there's multiple villains. We do all the like the antagonists of the film.
All of them. Oh, okay.
So like for Guardians 2, it'd be like it'd be like, you know, Ego, but it'd also be like Aisha.
Ego and the Sovereign.
Yeah, like the Sovereign. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Captain America overall, because I don't know, the Winter Soldier's so cool, and then like the elevator scene where he beats all those guys up.
I don't know, man. It's like Loki. You know what I mean? Debatably the best MCU character.
Yeah.
I could have done it, Father.
Yeah, right. I think Loki is better.
I'm so on the fence about it.
Or Loki in this movie is better. Let's specify.
I think I would agree, because the thing about Hydra, as fantastic of a villain as it is, I mean, I wouldn't be taking this long to hesitate if it wasn't. It's not Loki.
Yeah.
You know, also, yeah, like you said, yeah, Loki in this movie specifically.
But like, does Zola really count? I don't know. But yeah, I think Loki. Ragnarok versus Ant-Man and the Wasp. So it's.
I do like Ghost.
Sonny Birch.
and Sonny Birch, Cecil! I need you, Cecil!
Yeah.
You gotta play Cecil.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Walter Goggins.
Walton Goggins. Oh, get it right. But no, yeah, Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah. Just for, Jeff Goldblum.
Well, Jeff Goldblum and Hela.
And Hela, yeah, I think Hela's great. Okay, we got, should I just say the names of the villains, or should I say the names of the movies?
The names of the movies, and then we'll decipher what we mean by villain.
We got Love and Thunder versus, Captain America, the First Avenger.
Love and Thunder.
Really?
I'm not a huge, as much as I love that movie, actually, I'm not a huge fan of Red Skull.
Yeah, I think if Red Skull did more.
Alright, the two viewers we just got. So, explaining. Before you immediately leave, we are doing I'm playing this in the background while we're doing an MCU bracket. We did a couple of movies, and now we're doing the villains of each movie. And right now the question is Love and Thunder versus Captain America the First Avenger. So it's gonna be Red Skull versus Gore.
Yeah, I think Gore is a better character.
Yeah. I've never been a huge fan of Red Skull. Because I love that movie.
Yeah. I think I would agree with you. And also, I guess you got Zeus, too, which...
I don't really care about Zeus, but...
Like, he's kind of funny.
He's kind of funny. Let me see who you are. And think of your disguise. But yeah, next.
No Way Home, Iron Man 3. It's No Way Home.
Yeah, no, it's No Way Home by a landslide. The only bad part about Iron Man 3 is the villain. What?
Yeah. And also, like, the cut villain, because of Ike Perlmutter, for some reason, was like, you can't have a female villain in a movie.
Yeah, it's
really weird.
Well, they wanted Thor Ragnarok to do it first, okay?
Yeah, they wanted more. They wanted an actually like iconic character, and that. Guardians 2 versus Eternals.
Guardians 2 versus Eternals?
Wow.
Okay, so the villain in Guardians 2 is Ego and the Sovereign. Eternals is Crow. Literally the thing that I call my friends. Like, are we serious?
Yeah. Crow's design is booty. I just want to say that. I hate the way he looks. I know I haven't seen the movie, but like based
I like
on
Kendrick Lamar talking about Drake.
Yeah, I know. He looks so stupid.
I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. But yeah, no. That's an easy one. Next?
Yeah, Guardians 2. Iron Man 2 versus Quantumania.
Ooh, that's actually weirdly close.
Yeah, because Iron Man 2 is carried not by Whiplash, but by Justin Hammer.
Yeah, both of them are the movie's carries, so this is actually a weirdly even matchup.
I think Kang is like the best part. I think Iron Man 2 would be enjoyable without Justin Hammer, but I think he makes the movie way better. I don't think Quantumania would be enjoyable without Kang.
That's fair, and he has some fire lines. I'll go Kang.
Yeah, I think Kang is better.
He also ages well because of Loki being goated.
Yeah. Okay, we're now on the second. Or should we finish one side and then go to the other, or should we finish one side, or should I go to the other side?
Go to the other side
with the first line.
Yeah, okay. We'll go to the next line and then we'll do the
Multiverse of Madness. Multiverse of Madness versus Endgame. I really don't like Endgame Thanos, but he's better than Wanda.
Better than Wanda. Yeah, I do like the concept that like he sees what the future of his conquest is, and since this version of him is so much more greedy and like arrogant, that he's like, well, frick no. And he's like,
Yeah.
well, I've seen that, like, the other half will not even be grateful for like, what I'm gonna do. And so...
Yeah, they're gonna try to fix it.
So he's just gonna remake the universe in his own image.
Yeah.
I think that's a really cool angle.
Another part of it, though, is that we already have Infinity War on here, and I think he's better in that movie.
That is true, but...
We have to account. I do think we should account for that, for multiple entries.
We'll get to that. Because the villain in the movie itself...
Widow. Yeah. Black Widow versus Black Panther. It's Killmonger. Killmonger is so good.
Killmonger is great. The monger of kills.
Don't forget about Claw.
Yeah, and it's not freaking Ike Perlmutter or whatever that guy was in Dreykov.
Hey. Oh, Dreykov.
Yeah, Dreykov, and then of course they massacred my boy Taskmaster. So.
Yeah, in Resident Evil 4, I fought a boss that was like Dreykov, but he turned into like a giant monster.
Is that just Wesker?
No, that's not Wesker. Wesker's funny.
I heard about Wesker being a freak the other day.
Oh yeah, that is
but
true.
That's lore accurate. But yeah, that totally goes to Black Panther.
Doctor Strange versus Age of Ultron. Man, two villains that I love in the comics, but
and don't like in the movies.
Love their MCU versions, yeah.
And two of which that I love all versions of them.
I think I prefer Ultron.
Ultron aged super well.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Ultron.
He's also, I don't know, Caecilius is kind of a waste of the casting.
It is. I like Caecilius, but
it could have been better.
Yeah, I mean, you have freaking Mads Mikkelsen, and you're just gonna have him be a lackey the entire movie. Yeah. Although he does get the line, Mr. Doctor, it's strange. Well, maybe, but who am I to judge? Like, this guy who's literally using dark magic and worshipping a demonic entity is like, who am I to judge?
Yeah,
like, what? Kind of love it, though.
Yeah, I think, because also, I guess you also got Baron von Strucker as well who's like a fine enough villain for the opening. So I think I'd go Ultron.
Yeah, it's definitely Ultron.
Ant-Man versus the Avengers. Jeez.
The Avengers. What? Why'd I pause? It's the Avengers.
Yeah, it's the Avengers coming close. Man, another one. Guardians 3 versus
Guardians 3.
World. Yeah, Guardians 3 is better. Iron Man versus Black Panther. I'm just gonna pick Iron Man because Black Panther already won. It'd be weird having it here twice.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Why is there two Black Panthers? Is one Wakanda Forever?
No, it's not. I think they might have accidentally put 2 instead of Wakanda Forever.
Ah.
Actually, you know what?
You want to count it as Wakanda Forever?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think Namor is a goated villain.
Namor's way better than Ironmonger.
Jeff Bridges, sorry.
Sorry, Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, Namor's like a top. Okay, Guardians 1 versus Far From Home. Far From Home. I don't even hate Ronan like some people do.
Yeah, it's Far From Home.
Mysterio is just top tier.
Yeah, Mysterio, especially nowadays, he gets better every day.
Yeah, and then Shang-Chi versus Civil War.
Ooh, it's kind of a spicy one.
So, Wenwu versus
Wenwu / Dweller in Darkness versus Zemo.
I think I prefer Wenwu actually.
I prefer Zemo. Think about Zemo freaking won.
That is true. I don't know. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. I think Wenwu's motivation. I think Zemo's motivations are better or more interesting. Not even that Wenwu has like bad motivation.
It's kind of the same motivation though when you think about it.
That is true. But I think Zemo's better because he does literally win. I wish we got to see him fight Iron Man. That would have been awesome. But
what the frick was Bro gonna do against Iron Man? I think if we saw him fight somebody, I think it would actually ruin the quality of the villain a bit. Because kind of the best part about Zemo is that he doesn't even lay a finger on anybody. I mean, I guess except the Chaka. Oh, Wenwu. Gotcha.
I meant imagine Wenwu fought Iron Man.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Also, we do get to see Zemo fight. In Falcon the Winter Soldier, he kills all those guys.
He does! I mean, in Civil War, though.
Yeah, in Civil War. Also, bro, they gave him the mask, which is just so fan servicey, and there's, like, no reason for it, but I loved that.
Same.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Civil War. I think you're right.
Let's go.
Okay, now we're going back to the other side. Spider-Man Homecoming versus Infinity War. As much as I love
Infinity War.
Thanos
Yeah.
is like the GOAT.
Especially in Infinity War.
Thor 1 versus... Yeah, in Infinity War, yeah, he's great. Thor 1 versus Thor Ragnarok. It's actually kind of hard.
Wow. So it's Loki versus Hela.
Thor 1. I think Loki's better than Hela.
Yeah. Like, it's Loki.
Yeah, it's like Loki's also in the other movie, but he's more of a hero.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Love and Thunder versus No Way Home. I think No Way Home's better.
No Way Home, yeah.
Yeah, I think Goblin. Literally just because of Goblin for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Guardians 2 versus Quantumania.
Guardians 2.
Yeah, I think Ego's better. Okay. Wow, that was really fast.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna flip back to the other side. Black Panther versus Infinity War. Ooh. Do we like Killmonger more than kind of...
I'm not gonna lie, that last couple times you said Killmonger, you've said Killmonger, and it's kind of bothered me. I'm just gonna let you know. I'm just being honest.
Nah, that's fair.
But that's a good question. Oh, man.
I think I prefer Killmonger. Jeez, I said it again.
Killmonger. Just get it burned into your brain.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough, dude. They're both so goated, and they're both back to back.
Yeah. That is true.
Nah, I'm just feeling it. Versus I Am Inevitable. I guess he doesn't say that in Infinity War, though.
Or it's Endgame.
Oh, it is Endgame? I thought you said Infinity War.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Endgame.
Endgame. The thing about... Because I was thinking about this, but I didn't mention it whenever we were talking about Endgame originally. Are we counting, like Thanos in Endgame as well because of like what he did to the heroes, like Thor like crashing out when he just heard his name?
No, because he's not like the.
Because
he's not really an opposing force because he's dead.
The thing is, I consider Mysterio. I still consider Mysterio a villain in No Way Home.
Yeah. Imagine if he's still alive, and that's a reveal in Brand New Day. Imagine how insane
that would be. Crazy. That would be insane, and I would freaking love it.
And it's like the plot of Arkham Origins, where it's like them hiring all the bounty hunters to kill Spider-Man, but instead of, but the twist is that it's Mysterio.
See,
So
I
they
always
want, like, to get
to be the Sinister Six, and the sixth member is not the tree, in my eyes, but it is Mysterio. I consider Mysterio the sixth member of the Sinister Six in No Way Home. Personally. But what was the question again?
Because people were saying that Doctor... it was Killmonger or Endgame.
Killmonger or Thanos? I think Killmonger.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that I do have a healthy appreciation for Endgame Thanos, because, like, obviously we just watched it.
Yeah.
And, like, I do think that it is better than you give it credit for, because I like the angle of, like, he's like, well, frick that, you humans don't deserve, I'm just gonna kill frickin' everybody. And then make people, like, alright, you guys don't like it? Well, I'll make you like it. Like... Because I had honestly, I actually forgotten that about Endgame Thanos, that was like his motivation by the end there. But I do think it is Killmonger.
Okay, Age of Ultron versus the first Avengers. I think Loki. I like Loki more than Ultron.
But do I like Loki more in Avengers? Because I actually think...
Actually, yeah, you're right. I think he is better in Thor, actually.
He's better in, I think, almost every other MCU appearance, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. He's kind of super one-note in Avengers, actually.
I think I'm still going to go with Loki.
He still has his... Yeah. Because I think Ultron could have been done better, is kind of the thing. Like, I don't know how I would have done Loki better in Avengers.
Yeah.
Because I still think he does all the mannerisms and stuff right.
Yeah, I agree. I think Ultron, or I think Loki.
Guardians 3?
Guardians 3.
Wakanda Forever. Wow, that was bad. I was just gonna say that I love Namor in Wakanda Forever. I think he's honestly kind of underrated.
I concur.
I'm excited to see him come back in Doomsday.
Same. It's not the High Evolutionary, though.
High Evolutionary is also kind of underrated. I think I'd agree. High Evolutionary is better. I think he's also kind of underrated.
Absolutely, yeah. Because I think, like, in my personal opinion, I think he's the best MCU villain. And, like, that's not just because I like Guardians 3. I just love the High Evolutionary. Like...
Okay, here we have a really...
Conceptually.
Sorry.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like the angle that he's an Elder of the Universe, so that's what my head canon is. What a Civil War versus Far From Home. I think I like Mysterio more. They're both kind of similar. They're both deceptive.
They both are kind. That is true. They both are kind of similar. I do think it is Mysterio, though.
Yeah, Mysterio. It's also just Jake Gyllenhaal does such a good job.
He really does.
Like, not that the actor who plays...
Wait, I just realized!
But like...
Because we're gonna watch Far From Home soon, right? Because it's the next movie.
Yeah.
Does Darius know Mysterio's a villain?
He does like Spider-Man.
I don't think he knows!
He does like... I knew Mysterio was a villain, and the twist still got me.
Same! Like, that's the thing about Far From Home. Most people who we're going into it, we're going into it knowing that Mysterio is a villain, and yet I was still low-key convinced he was a hero.
Oh, yeah, of course, you can open it. Yeah, same. Yeah, you can have one bouncing it. But yeah, Mysterio. Okay. Guardians 2 or No Way Home.
Guardians 2.
Yeah, I think that if the tree was a villain, I think it would be No Way Home. But I think Ego, again, Ego's also super underrated. But yeah, it killed me to put that tumor in her head.
My heart to put that tumor in her head. Now I know that sounds bad. Come on.
Okay, Infinity War or Thor 1? I think Infinity War. That is literally Thanos' movie.
Yeah. Very curious to see where Doom ends up on this, like, kind of list.
Yeah, if get more than Thanos by a pretty decent margin.
Yeah. One World Under Doom made me love Doom so much.
Okay, Black Panther versus Avengers. I think Killmonger's better, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think Killmonger's better.
What you said. Because I think it's kind of what you said, that it's Loki's weakest movie.
Yeah. Not to say that he doesn't have some great moments. He wouldn't be this high without it. But
yeah.
Still.
Okay, this is gonna be I think this is gonna be our first like huge contentious one. Guardians 3?
Guardians 3.
Far From Home.
Guardians 3.
Man, I love the High Evolutionary, but man, there's just something about Mysterio though.
No, like you're right. Like Mysterio is freaking goated. Like they're probably both top like 3 MCU villains for me.
Villains.
Yeah, but the thing about the High Evolutionary, man, is you just freaking hate this guy.
Yeah.
Like, you hate this guy's guts, and Chukwudi Awuji has such a good performance. And, like, the twist where they take his, like, freaking face off, like, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, it's like a skull face, yeah.
Like, he's so obsessed with perfection that, like, he just doesn't even value life in the slightest.
Yeah. And he's obsessed with the fact that, like, one of his creations was smarter, or was able to fix a problem that he and his scientists couldn't.
Exactly. Like, the thing is, the High Evolutionary, for me, is a big part of what makes Guardians 3 so good. So for me, it's High Evolutionary. I'm gonna let you pick, because I think you're probably looking at it maybe more objectively. I don't know. Both of us are probably... I don't know if either of us. Kind of the whole point is that we're saying like our opinions, I guess. But
yeah.
So I feel like to say either is objective would be disgrace.
I still think it's Mysterio, because the other thing is I think High Evolutionary is great.
Yeah.
But also, actually, no, it's the most fair I think we've gotten.
Yeah.
One-sided. Because I was thinking about, like, who had more effects on, like, the kind of, like, the movies in general. Mysterio, obviously, still, as you were saying earlier, is still kind of a villain in No Way Home.
Still a villain in Brand New Day.
High Evolutionary, probably, I wouldn't be surprised. But you gotta, with High Evolutionary, like, he literally created and traumatized Rocket, like...
Yeah. Like, High Evolutionary's been there from the beginning.
Yeah. Okay.
For the person who just joined, okay, never mind, they left.
Infinity War versus Guardians 2.